Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Heavy Metal Overkill channel. My name is Dave. Today we're going to be looking at some record show pickups. I've been out of commission for a while. I've been working a lot, and on top of that, I got sick as well. I lost my voice for a couple weeks, and it's still really not back to where it was prior to. But feeling much better now. I've been picking up a lot of stuff, so I want to do a quick video before we get started. What we're listening to in the background, one of the all-time greats in my opinion, Samuel Blood Ritual, 1992 Century Media Records. Top 10 death metal album for me, for sure. I originally picked this up on cassette in 1992, but yeah, great album. Favorite song, it'd be a tough one, but I hate to say it's probably Beyond the Nothingness, because that's the first song I ever heard by that. And first time after the intro, that guitar kicked in, I was hooked. It was like, oh, what the hell? So yeah, huge album for me. All right, let's get this party started. I went to a record show August 9th. Got some pickups, got some real good pickups. Got some bangers, so let's get the party started. We'll start with this one. This album ranks pretty high for me. It's not my favorite album by this band. This is The Replacement as well. I got this on a reissue, but yeah, this is my favorite cover by this band for sure. I love this album cover. But yeah, heavy metal, Overkill, Under the Influence. 1988 Megaforce Records. Very happy to have this in the collection. Like I said, I am replacing a reissue. With that being said, while I was out, Georgie's Room of Rock had the video for the 10 metal albums or 10 album covers that scream metal. I had picked this one out, to be honest. It was my reissue, but I picked this out. But I picked out 10 albums, but I just didn't have the voice to do it. So, but yeah, I love this album cover. This did come with the inner sleeve. Decent copy, that's for sure. Megaforce Records. Like I say, center labels are the same on both sides. Like I said, nice clean copy. Very happy to have this in the collection. I've been trying to really pick up on the thrash pickups when I see them for sure. But yeah, very happy to have that in the collection. Also, songs on here: Shred, Never Say Never, Hello from the Gutter. That's probably my favorite song on this album. That was a huge song back in 1988 when I was 17 years old, turning 18. That was a huge song. Mad Gone World, Brain Fade, Drunken Wisdom, End of the Line, Head First, Overkill. I mean, what can you say about Overkill? As been said, great thrash band. We're going to stick with 1988 as well, and then we're also going to stick on the East Coast. This album I did not have in my collection. I do not have a lot of this band on vinyl in my collection. I have everything on CD. But yeah, very happy to pick this up. I really dug this album when it came out, and I still dig it, to be honest. I know it's not a favorite of a lot of people, but I do enjoy it. This is a gold label promo copy as well. Anthrax, State of Euphoria, 1988. This does not have much in it. It does not have the hologram for sure. It just has the inner sleeve on it. This record does have some scratches on it, that's okay. It's definitely not as clean as the Overkill, but very happy to have this. Another Megaforce OG in the collection. songs on this one. Be All End All. I've always enjoyed that song. Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Make Me Laugh, and Antisocial. Probably my two favorite songs on here. I know Antisocial was the big single at the time, but yeah, when that single came out, I was all about it for sure. Who Cares Who Wins? I definitely prefer the side A on this album for sure. I think it's definitely stronger. On side B, Now It's Dark, Schism, Misery Loves Company, 13. Excuse me, Finale. Yeah. Another OG in the collection, another thrash pickup. Very happy for that. Here's another replacement. I had this on reissue. Great thrash album. It don't get enough love, but with that being said, it still gets a lot of love. But this is my favorite from this band. From 1986, Under One Flag, Onslaught, The Force. Fantastic album. Fantastic. This as well has the inner sleeve to it. Like I mentioned, Under One Flag. I'll just show you the one side. Both center labels the same. But yeah, this is a nice clean copy. Very happy to have this in the collection. Like I said, it is a replacement, but it's nice to have it on OG. You got Let There Be Death, Metal Forces, Fight with the Beast. Fight with the Beast is probably my favorite song, but they're all fantastic. Demonic, Flame of the Antichrist, Contract and Blood, Thrash Till Death. You want to talk about heavy metal urge? You just had great closing tracks on albums. Right there's one for you, Thrash Till Death. All right, this one here was Blind By. Seen this, the album cover kind of brought me in, or took me in. This price was right. I said, what the hell, I'll pick it up. With that being said, if I'm at a record show or record store and I see something I really don't know, I won't Google it or anything. I just make it blind buy. It makes it much more interesting. So yeah, this is a blind buy. This is a fantastic blind buy. 1985 on Metal Masters. Cities, Annihilation, Absolute. I've been spinning the hell out of this thing. This album is fantastic. Never heard of this band, to be honest, prior to seeing this, but I seen the album and I was hooked. But yeah, this is great stuff. Now, this album here had nothing in it, so I don't know if it's supposed to have anything in it or not, but it did not. The record's nice and clean. Basic Metal Masters. Very clean copy. But yeah, this is a fantastic album. Really impressed. In the Still of the Night, that's a great song. No, it's not the Whitesnake, obviously. Innocent Victim, Not Alone in the Dark, Burn Victim, Fight for Your Life, Stop the Race. Really good stuff. Really impressed with this album. So I'm very glad to have picked this up. Here's an album that I'm very glad to have. This is the replacement as well. The reissue is fantastic. But yeah, I am very happy to get this on OG. I will purge that Griffin reissue I got, but I'm going to probably make that a BCLT. I'm not going to just sell that. I'm going to give that to somebody and change their lives. But yeah, Griffin, Flight of the Griffin. Fantastic album. 1984, Shrapnel Records. This record as well had nothing, no enters with it. But yeah, love this album. Love this album. I discovered this album because of the BCLT, and it is very high on my list. It's just good old US metal, like it should be from the early 80s, 1984 to be exact. Center label as well. Shrapnel center labels, both same side. And favorite song on this would probably have to be man, there's a lot, but Heavy Metal Maniac, and here's another one as well for the Friday show. Great closing track, Traveling in Time. Traveling in Time's a fantastic song. Yes, just love it. All right, now here's one I was really blown away when I seen this. Like New Condition. But yeah, this is one, when I seen this, I knew I was not walking out of the place without it. It's just something you don't see a lot for sure. And I am very happy to have this. Helloween, the best, the rest, the where. Very, very cool. Very cool. 1991 Noise International. Killer cover. Now, my theory on this thing looks like somebody bought it because they thought it was a Halloween album. I say that because the inner sleeves were like perfect. The records don't even look like they was pulled out of them. But yeah, it does have, just comes with the 212-inch. Oh, it does have songs and lyrics. Now, I'm not a big 12-inch guy, but I tell you what, this 12-inch has my two favorite songs on it from Helloween. Halloween and Keeper of the Seven Keys. I'll just show you one album, but it's the same on both sides. Let me get you a good look on the center label. But yeah, these things look like they've never been played. They look like they never even been pulled out of the sleeves. I've never seen such perfect sleeves in my life. And the sleeves for this, the OG sleeves, they're all solid. There's not a hole for the center label. But yeah, it's basically a compilation album. Just basically a Halloween compilation album. But I am very happy to have it. What it's got is on side A, I Want Out. Dr. Stein, Future World, Judas, Walls of Jericho, Ride the Sky. Come on, man. It's not like the greatest side A ever. Side B, Living Ain't No Crime, Save Us, Victim of Hate, Savage, Don't Run for Cover. And then C and D is Halloween and Keeper of the Seven Keys. But yeah, I do play this 12-inch. I have 12 inches, 12-inch singles that I don't play. I do play that one because not only are they long songs, but they're fantastic songs. So yeah, I am very, very, very happy to have this in my collection. That's all my record show pickups, but I also wanted to talk about the last time I went to a record show. Last time I went to a record show, I only bought one album. I believe it was in early May. I went to a show, and I just picked up one album. Backstory on this kind of got there. If I go to a record show, I'm there early. I'm standing in line. That's the way I do it. Walked in, seen this album. Thought price is pretty high. Kind of going back and forth with it on the seller. We finally came to an agreement on the price, and the whole time when I was seeing this album, he kind of grabbed it from me, kind of was looking at him when he was haggling. He had the album in his hand the whole time. And we finally worked on the price, and I said, well, before I even pay for anything, I want to see the album. And he was like, oh, it's mint. Trust me, it's mint. I'm like, I don't doubt you, but I'm not paying for nothing without looking at it. So he gives me the album, and the sleeve it was in was kind of dirty too. And what album I'm talking about is Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. This is a OG Japanese pressing from 1983. So once he handed it to me and I pulled out the record, I noticed, I don't know if you can see that, but it was wet. It was actually wet as hell, to be honest. There you can kind of see it. Here's the sleeve. The sleeve is pretty toast, but yeah. So I just wanted to bring it up because I truly believe that guy knew that this record was wet, to be honest. That's why he kept it in, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, so that is my story from my last record show. that being said, I keep that record in my reissue sleeve. So this is an album I will not be purging because I will be keeping the sleeve for the album. And I thought, maybe I could pick up the sleeve for that. I've seen the sleeves for that, and they're basically, the sleeve costs much about what I paid for that record, because the original price we agreed on this, it came down as well once that was. But yeah, when I say it was wet, it was wet. So yeah, it kind of just blew my mind, to be honest. So I just wanted to mention that as well, guys. Hey, once again, really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch my video. Please leave a comment. Oh, here's something I wanted to ask the community. Samuel, Blood Ritual. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say I didn't have no black metal albums. I've always considered this death metal. I remember even when I picked this up, it's like, oh, that's black metal. I'm like, oh, hell no, this is death metal. What do you think about this? Is this black metal or death metal? And let's be honest, if it's black metal, I've had black metal in my collection since 1992. That being said, so yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. Samuel Blood Ritual, do you consider that black metal or death metal? I've always considered it a death metal. I bought it as a death metal album. I'll always consider it as a death metal album. But yeah, hey, thanks guys. Really appreciate taking time out of your day. Also appreciate all the new subscribers. Thanks a lot, guys. Like I said, I've been picking up a lot of stuff. I'll have to try to get some more videos up. Also, I'm also working on a couple of videos I want to do as well. So once again, take care, guys. Appreciate it.